Yo boys, it's Dan. Welcome back to another Premier League prediction video. Now, before we get started, I wanted to say, for everyone that is interested in the European Super League, that is now no longer happening. All 6 Premier League teams, the top 6 who are in it, obviously you know who they were, have now officially withdrawn. So Inter Milan in the last of filming this. So Premier League prediction will be back next season. New rules, as I'll go into that further later on in the season. Game week 33, Josh is here for Premier League predictions also.
Yo guys, how's it going? It's so good to be back on Dan's channel. It's been a little bit of time since I've last been on his channel because he's had loads. He's doing well for himself, Daniel, right now. I'm proud of you, mate. He's had loads of good guests coming on. Some that, you know, I've enjoyed watching, and I've been really happy to just watch his good content recently. So the wait has been fine by me, but I'm on again, and I'm really happy to be back. And yeah, more predictions, only a few of them to go, and I can't wait. Let's get into them.
Yeah, including the Carabao Cup final prediction between Man City and Spurs. He's in as well, so press a like and subscribe down below. And without any further ado, let's get into game week 33 for the Premier League predictions. Now the first game is Arsenal versus Everton. Now Arsenal without Lacazette and Aubameyang. Lacazette's got a hamstring injury, and Aubameyang, if you haven't heard on social media, has contracted malaria on gambling duty. Yeah, so he's and Everton, they're decent. Now this is a decent game. I'm gonna say this game will be close, of 2-1 win to Everton. And Josh, what do you think at the Emirates?
This first game is interesting. Arsenal against Everton. They've both been poor at times, but they've been good at times as well. They're both like mid-table. I think Everton are a few spaces higher than them. But we actually don't want Everton to win because they've got a couple games in hand on Spurs and we're above them. So, but I'm doing what I believe will happen, not what I want. And I'm just going to say no one's going to win this one. I think it'll be close. I'm just going to say 1-1.
Thank you, mate. Now we move to Liverpool versus Newcastle. Now Newcastle are like 7 points clear of the relegation zone. They will go up, they will stay up, and Liverpool, for a massive dent to their top 4 hopes last night as filming this. They drew to Leeds United. So yeah, that big dent, but Liverpool will bounce back from that and win this game comfortably. Not by much though. I'm gonna go 2-0 win, I think, to Liverpool. And Josh, what are you going for at Anfield? The Liverpool curse, as it's known this season.
Liverpool, Newcastle, and there's only one winner for this one. Newcastle were struggling, but they got a couple wins now, so they're going to be safe. So they've got not much to play for anymore. They'd want to win Newcastle, of course, but you know it means more for Liverpool right now. They're trying to get top 4, and they actually could get it. We weren't thinking that a few months ago, but they could get top 4, and they're probably going to struggle. I think they're going to win 4-1 here, Liverpool. I think all of them, like Mane, Salah, Jota, they're all going to score and stuff.
Now we move to 4th v 5th. West Ham versus Chelsea. One of the games of the episode and game week this week. What can we say? West Ham, if they keep this form up, we're going to get you in football next season. So Chelsea are in a cup final of the FA Cup and the semi-final of the Champions League as well. Anything, Chelsea might take their foot off the gas now, knowing that they're near that, but I don't think Chelsea will. They drew 0-0 to Brighton last night as time filming this. So West Ham, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go out to the box here. I'm gonna go with 2-1 West Ham win here. I know that's a bit bold, but I just think West Ham will want to do this. Will want to pay back this right now. And Josh, what are you going for West Ham Chelsea first for 4th v 5th, mate?
Oh, this game's tough. West Ham home against Chelsea. I'm not a fan of both clubs. They've both been battling it out for 4th place. West Ham have been better recently, but then West Ham did lose 3-2 to Newcastle. So, I don't know. I have no idea with this game, but because of experience and player quality, maybe Chelsea will nick it. I think West Ham will drop points towards the end of the season because they might get a player injured. They've not got the experience. They might just get Europa League this season and bottle Champions League. But they've done well, fair enough. But I think Chelsea will just nick the game 2-1 maybe.
Next game is newly relegated Sheffield United versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Yep, if you haven't heard, Sheffield United are newly relegated to the Championship for next season. Community to them, they were always in the down. And I wanted to say congratulations to Norwich, who are up from the Championship to the Premier League at the first time of asking. They bounced back up. Watford are also going to be there, and then there will be one more spot. Put your predictions for who that's what will be in the comments, and I'm interested to know who you want to see in the Championship in the Premier League next season, along with Norwich and Watford. But back on this game now. That's enough about Championship then. Back on with Sheffield United Brighton now. Brighton will win this game comfortably by 2-0. I'm not going for any big scores, so I don't think there'll be big scores now. And Josh, what are you going for in South Yorkshire?
Sheffield United at home against Brighton. Oh, this game literally has no relevance. I know Brighton, might need a few points to survive, but they're up. Brighton have survived. Sheffield United have already got relegated, obviously. There's only one scoreline for this game, really, and that is a big, fat, whooping 0.
Now we move to Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Burnley. Now, Wolves, they're mid-table, they're going to stay up. They're going to stay up, boy. And Burnley, I don't know about Burnley. They got smashed through management on Sunday. I think they're still without Nick Pope, I think, from the last time they played, which was about 3 weeks. I don't know when it was. Yeah. And Wolves, I think, will win this game comfortably by. No, actually, yes, I'll say 1-0. I'll say 1-0 Wolves, because both of these teams love to score and then sit deep. You showed us Wolves done that against us and tormented us. And Josh, what are you going for in Molineux or Wolves?
Wolves against Burnley. Wolves have nothing to play for. They're like low mid-table. They're very much safe, but they're not really fighting for much now. And I mean, they've stepped up form a bit, but yeah, you've got Burnley who are fighting for survival. They would want another win or so, but again, they're going to be safe. I don't think they're going to win this game. I think it's going to be quite a boring 1-0 win to Wolves.
The game of the episode, another big game, Leeds United versus Manchester United. Now, Man United, second place guaranteed now. They guaranteed Champions League football and now, because the last few days, the last 25 I thought, the last 40 hours have been mental with all his with his ESL league being made out behind our backs, and I'm not gonna ramble about that too much, but yeah, we'll win this game by 4-2. Because Leeds at home love to concede. Last time these teams played, it was 6-2 at Old Trafford, if you remember that game. And Leeds, their style of football at home is just bang, bang, bang. They get to counter-attack us. We will score 4. Leeds will score 4-2. Leeds United. And Josh, what are you going for in North Yorkshire or Yorkshire, wherever the hell Yorkshire is?
Oh, another unbelievable game. Leeds at home against Man United. Now, we know Leeds, they're not the best, but they're not the worst. They're like, I think, 10th, 9th. They're like doing very reasonable because they were Championship last year, so fair play to them. They do lose games a lot, but then they commit players forward. That's their tactics. They score a crap ton of goals. But we know how good United are. They are second. They're still fighting. They're not going to win the league, but they're fighting for it. But they're going to solidly get top 4. Probably maybe win the Europa League and just probably continue to do well next season. They've got a great team. I just think there's goals in this game, really. I think there's goals. I'm going to say Leeds 2, Manchester United 4. I think it'll be an absolute thriller.
Now we move to the penultimate game of the Premier League. But we still have another 3 games to go. And it is Aston Villa versus West Brom and Albion. Now, West Brom, a surprised win weekend just gone against. I completely forgot they played, but I didn't do live. I didn't prediction videos that because there's no point doing it, because I don't know like games midweek and this week as well. So and I'm gonna go with Aston Villa win this. Really, she's still not back. As I thought it was back in the last video we done, Premier prediction we done, which is anyone interested is on 74 views. We have like 9 likes and 7 comments. So thanks for that again, boys. That was the one. Get them better. I hope you'll be back on again. For a Euro pit for I'll get into that in the video. And Leeds, no, Villa 3, West Brom 1, but it could easily be for West Brom. I'm not sure. And Josh, what are you going for? Villa Park.
Aston Villa at home against West Brom, and I think we're at the stage now where the teams that are fighting for survival, the bottom 3 right now, I think they're going down. The ones that are just above them, I think they're safe. It's just how it is, and there's only a few games left. And Villa, again, they have nothing to play for. They're not going to get European football. They're about 11th or something. So there's not much you can say. I don't think West Brom will let them, play the best football. I think they'll make it tough for them. And I think it'll probably just be a 1-1 draw, to be honest.
And now we move to the last game of the Premier League game. Is Leicester versus Crystal Palace. What can we say? Leicester, they're in a cup final in them 25 years. They've never played Chelsea for the FA Cup. Might do watch into that if it's on BBC. And Palace had good, but Leicester I think will have too much of 2 goals to 0 to Leicester City. And Josh, what do you think for the Leicester City versus Crystal Palace game?
Leicester against Crystal Palace. We know Leicester bottled top 4 last year, and I thought they might crumble this year as well because they got injuries to like Maddison. I think he's back now though, and Barnes is out for the season I think as well. Vardy's not been in amazing form, but Iheanacho has massively stepped up. But it looks like they're going to get top 4, maybe even 3rd place. They're looking so good right now. Palace again, they're like low mid-table. They've got nothing to play for really. I think Leicester will probably yet again win a game comfortably. I think 2-0 Leicester. Iheanacho will probably score along with Vardy.
Now, we're going to go to the Carabao Cup final. We're going to move from Leicester to Wembley Stadium. And Man City versus Spurs. And as a Spurs fan, Josh, what are you going for this first prediction, mate?
Okay, there was only 8 Premier League games this weekend, as Daniel's probably said, but that's because there's a massive cup final game this weekend, which is Tottenham, my team, against Manchester City. We know how good Man City have been. They've been amazing. They might win like 3 trophies this year. Not 4 now, but 3. And yeah, they look stunning, absolutely amazing. They're going to win the Premier League now very soon. And Tottenham, on the other hand, look very poor. We've not done well in the Prem out of all cups. Manager's gone because he's crap. Jose Mourinho, of course, and our tactics are crap and our players are crap and we need to get a new rebuild in the summer. But it's a one-off game, anything could happen, but let's just be realistic here. My heart says, maybe we could just, nick it 1 or 2-0 or 2-1. We can just try and win the one-off game. But if this is for a predictions video, I'm going to be realistic and I'm going to say 3-1 to Manchester City. But hopefully Spurs can just pull off our first trophy in 13 years. Come on, Spurs.
Now, I'm going to go for my prediction. Man City, I hope Spurs can win. So Man City can't do maybe knocked out of quadruple. They cannot do the quadruple this year. And I don't think they're going to do believe it because do I? I'm going for Spurs win. Ryan Mason in terms of Spurs now, because if you haven't seen, has also been sacked in Spurs. Overdue. I should have written anything, but I'm going to go with Spurs 1, Man City 0. Now that, I know it's controversy, but I want Spurs to win a trophy. I want Spurs to win a trophy. All the Spurs fans, I hope you like this video now. And
that's all the predictions, guys. Thank you for having me, Daniel. Hope all of you watching enjoyed. I've been on 3 or 4 predictions this season. This might be the last one I'm on. If it is the last one I'm on, then cheers for having me, Daniel, for all of these games. And thanks everyone for watching and giving him good feedback. But hopefully I'll be back for this season or next season. So, yeah. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, joshspurs123. We're close to 300 subscribers. And yeah, thanks for having me, Dan. Peace.
We'll bring this Premier League / Carabao Cup final prediction to an end. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you boys enjoy all the new thumbnails now. Only 2, but and also quick disclaimer now. On Wednesday we'll be doing YouTube live streams on the channel now. But it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all on Twitch. But Wednesday we're moving. We're putting YouTube on the streaming platform on here. So if you can all come join me for that on Wednesdays, I'll be much appreciated. And until then, I will see you in the next video. If not, I'll see you all Wednesday. And have a good day, have a good weekend, and I'll see you later. Peace.